Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਇਹ ਮਨ ਕਰਮਾ, ਇਹ ਮਨ ਧਰਮਾ, ਇਹ ਮਨ ਪੰਜ ਤਤ ਕਾ ਜਨਮਾ, ਪੰਜ ਤਤ ਤੇ ਜਨਮਾ। ਸਾਖਤ ਲੋਭੀ ਇਹ ਮਨ ਮੂੜਾ, ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਨਾਮ ਜਪੈ ਮਨ ਰੂੜਾ। So Maharaj has given us the definition of mind, that it depends where the dhyan of the mind is, where the focus, where the surt is, and mind will change based on that. The original form of the mind is Jyot, Mantu Jyot Swarup hai, Apna Mool Pachan, but then based on the focus, if it forgets its real identity, forgets that who it is, it becomes ugly. Sakat, lobhi, eh man, muda, foolish, and greedy. Maharaj says that what becomes the identity of the mind, as a foolish mind. So Guru Amar Das Sache Pasha is also giving us the same example. Maharaj vi sanwahi dasan daye the। ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਤੀਜਾ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਵੇਸ ਕਰੇ ਕਰੂਪ ਕੁਲਖਣੀ ਮਨ ਖੋਟੇ ਕੁੜਿਆਰ. Mind has been compared with the soul bride, but mind actually is a bride of husband Lord, right? But mind is right now croup, ugly, and rude, right? Man khote kriyar. It's always thinking about falsehood. It's always thinking about impurity. I'm always thinking about tamoguni stuff, lust, greed, anger, attachment, all those things. Mind is forgotten its real identity. But on the other side, it behaves as if it is a pure mind. ਵੇਸ ਕਰੇ है ना अपने आप ਨੂੰ ਸਮਝਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ to for that's what we do, right? Let's compare us with others, right? When depending upon situation to situation we change ourselves. Inside something else is going on, but we behave something else in front of others. And then what is the benefit of mask? We are masking ourselves. We are masking ourselves. Something else is going on in our mind, but we behave something else. In the pirke pane na challe, hukam kare gawar. You can always compare this as if mind is behaving in a dual way, dual fashion, in duality, duality of Maya. In the pirke pane na challe, hukam kare gawar. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਪੁੱਠਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਕੰਮ. When the we have to abide the will of Vaheguru Sache Pasha, hukam of Vaheguru Sache Pasha. But it has become a reverse. Now, this group mind, this rude mind, this foolish mind, it orders Vaheguru. That's why we have seen in a real life, a real example, where people start complaining about God. Something bad happens to their life, to their surroundings. They say, why God did this to us, right? God is cruel. God is bad. Vaiguruji shouldn't have done that. Why would Vaiguruji do this to nice people, to good people? Because the gyan is not there. And we start complaining about Vaiguru. Bada mada hoya. It's very common we say these things. Bada sade nal mada hoya. Very bad thing happened to that person. That person shouldn't have gone through this. ਕੋਈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੇ ਕੁਝ ਹੋਣਾ ਹੀ ਸੀਗਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ because we don't have a gyan, we don't have a wisdom of karma, that everything whatever is happening around us, it is because of our karma, because of the things which we have done in the past, because of the things which we are doing in the present. So why to complain? Why not to abide the hukam of Vaheguru? ਭਾਣੇ ਚ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ? Because again, the wisdom is not there. The only wisdom we have is that we think God is just like any other human being. Just like any other human being do the mistakes, so Vaiguruji is also doing the mistakes. Maharaj is saying, Pirke paane na challe. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਚਲਦਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ. ਹੁਕਮ kare gawar. He's ignorant. And he thinks that he has more power, just like any human being. He can do complaint to Vaiguru also. Sometimes they don't believe it, and if they believe it, they think Vaiguruji is also like any other human. But do we forget that Vaiguruji is the only one who don't do mistakes? Whatever Vaiguruji do is perfect, whether we like it or we don't like it. Bhulan andar sabko apul guru kartar. Vaiguruji will not do mistakes. We do mistakes. Our mind do mistakes. ਅਸੀਂ ਭੁੱਲ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ. ਗੁਰ ਕੈ ਭਾਣੇ ਜੋ ਚੱਲੈ ਸਭ ਦੁੱਖ ਨਿਵਾਰਨ ਹਾਰ. ਬਟ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਨਿਸ਼ਚੈ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ, ਗਿਆਨ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ, when the wisdom is there of Gurbani Guru, of ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. And Guru Pyareo, Gyan is not just going to come on its own. Even after reading Gurbani, even after understanding Gurbani, Gyan is not going to come. Unless the Dhyan is not there. This marg, this path is of Gyan and Dhyan. Focus, Surt, it all. That's why we started where the Surt is. Wherever the mind Surt is, whether it goes in the path of Karam or in the Taram. Taram as in towards live, towards Vaiguru. The कर्म इज टुवर्ड्स द वर्ल्ड। सारी गेम उत्ते खत्म होंदी है। Until the time we will not do Simran, our mind cannot walk. So it's a vicious circle. It's a vicious circle because we are so much dukhi, we are so much in pain, we don't feel like doing Simran. We say, what is the benefit of that? It doesn't, it is not going to help. But the only way this will start moving when with Vaiguruji's Kirpa, we start coming in Sangat, in Sachi Sangat. Sangat aake hi apulekhe dur hunde. When we come to the Sangat, then only these doubts will go away. Our dual nature will change. Sant jana mil har jas gayo, कोट जन्म के दुख गवायो. Dukh, the pain, this dukh of so many births are nothing but our thoughts, and they are only going to get resolved when we do Simran Bhakti with the Sangat, coming in the Sangat, Sachi Sangat. Gur ke paane jo challe. This is Guru's Paan. Gur ke paane jo challe, sab dukh nivaran har. Then the pain will go away. पाने च आना पैना, हुक्म च आना पैना, हुक्म हुमे अंदर सबको बाहर हुक्म ना कोई, नानक हुक्मे जे बुझे तो हुमे कहे ना कोई. भगती करनी पैनी. आई पंथी सगल जमाती मन जीते जगजीत. We have to come as a panth together, as a संगत together, सच्ची संगत. कहते लिखिया मेट ना सकिए जो तुर लिखिया करतार. Now this was a a Sakhi also, that somebody read this. Likhya mate na sakiye jo tur likhya kartar. And then whatever, I think this is a Sakhi of Guru Hargobind Sahib Sache Pasha. This person says that in the Gurbani it comes that the lake which has been written, the account which has been written by Vaiguruji, our previous births cannot be changed, right? But we forget the one who has written this lake. Yes, it is our karams. Because of our bad karams, because of our bad deeds in our previous births, because of the bad decisions which we took, our account has been written. But that's the power of Gurbani. Gurbani is giving us the solution also. That's why it cannot be changed. Lekha cannot be changed. But who has the ownership of our lekha? Vaiguruji, at the end of the day. That's why we do this ardas. Likhe kate na chutiye. We already know. And make it this thing in your mind that our previous lekha cannot be erased. Cannot be erased by anything. Right? Whatever we do, it cannot be. Likhe kate na chutiye. If our lekha, if our account will be seen by the Chitragupta, read by the Jamraj, the order, if it is given for the jumps to go there, for the Dusht Atma to go there and take our mind back while beating, होना ही होना. सानू कुट अगर पैनी है जमा को एंड ते ओ पैना ही पैना. But read the full shabad. लेखे कथे ना छुटिए खिन खिन पुलनहार. Every moment we do this mistake. Every moment. Right now also, today also, probably we did many mistakes. Forget about the previous karams. Even existing karams are like that. Bakshanhar Bakshla Nanak Parthar. But if he wants to kill our lekha, erase our lekha, he can do it. Otherwise, it cannot be. It cannot be erased. That's why we have to come in the charan and sharan of Vaiguruji. Come in Sachi Sangat. Do the ardas benti. फिर ਉਹਦੀ खुशी है, फिर ਉਹਦੀ मौज है. लिखिया मेट ना सकिए जो तुर लिखिया करतार. कहते ਉਹਨੇ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਹੋਏ ਲਿਖ. It cannot be erased because he has written. When Maharaj says jo tur likhya kartar, meaning under his leadership it was written. Who is writing our lekha? Chitragupta is writing our lekha. Chitragupta. Chitr as in picture, Gupt as in secret. He's secretly taking taking pictures of every action. He's writing every action, everything, whatever goes in our mind. Even a single thought becomes a lekha, not just abiding that thought. Yes, that is more mistake. Obviously, that's a crime. If we are thinking something bad and then we are executing it also, then again, so much swas, multiple swas are busy because it is the game of swas. It's a game of breath. It is a game of pavan. For every breath we take, our karam is written according to that, right? More swas we will spend in something doing bad, obviously our bad karams will be more heavy, right? But even if Shankar, that's why ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਫੁਰਨਾ ਆਂਦਾ ਨਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, whenever the thought comes, ਉਸੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰਦਿਆ ਕਰੋ, ਸੋਚਿਆ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ, ਢਿੱਲ ਨਾ ਪਾਇਆ ਕਰੋ. Don't think much about what has happened. It has happened, thought has come, do the ardas right away, multiple times. Kam krodh ar lobh moh बिनस जाए हमेव नानक प्रभ शरणागति कर प्रसाद गुरुदेव काम क्रोध अर लोभ मोह बिनस जाए हमेव नानक प्रभ शरणागति कर प्रसाद गुरुदेव. Otherwise it will, our lekha will multiply, our karam will multiply. मन तन सौंपे कंत को शब्दे तरे प्यार. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਮਨ ਵੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਤਨ ਵੀ ਸੌਂਪ ਦਿਓ. surrender your mind, surrender your body to ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਕੰਤ, husband lord, ਸ਼ਬਦੇ ਤਰੇ ਪਿਆਰ, and connect with the shabad, that shabad, that eternal, that the cosmic shabad, the cosmic sound which is resonating all the time. Can they connect with that shabad? Take a wisdom of Shabad, as in Gur Shabad, and connect with the Shabad, connect with that sound which is inside you, which is a cosmic sound, which is coming from the mouth of Vaheguru, that Anat Shabad, that Naad, that Sahaj. Bin nawe kine na paya, ਦੇਖੋ ਹਿਰਦੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ. ਹੁਣ ਤੇ ਮਾਰੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੀ ਦੇਖ ਲਓ, ਆਪਣੇ ਹਿਰਦੇ 'ਚ ਹੀ ਦੇਖ ਲਓ, ਆਪਣੇ ਹਿਰਦੇ 'ਚ ਹੀ ਦੇਖ ਲਓ, ਆਪਣੇ ਮਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਦੇਖ ਲਓ. See within yourself. Do you think you have done good things that you can be forgiven? ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਦੀ ਦੇਖੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ, forget about that. People think that they can meet Vaheguru, but are our karams like that? See, we did I don't know, yesterday or day before yesterday, there was a Shabad about corruption. Problem is, our mind is so used to doing deceit and corruption, and it is putting a lot of masking and all, and starts and say that I am doing bhakti also. We cannot do both things. We have to leave corruption and deceit. We have to leave the corruption of the mind. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਪੁੱਠੇ ਸਿੱਧੇ ਕੰਮ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਛੱਡਣੇ ਪੈਣੇ ਪੂਰੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ. ਗਲਤੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਲੈਟਸ ਡੂ ਅਰਦਾਸ. ਗਲਤੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ, ਲੈਟਸ ਡੂ ਅਰਦਾਸ. ਬਟ ਟ੍ਰਾਈ ਟੂ ਇੰਪਰੂਵ. Till the time our mind is not immaculate mind, a beautiful mind, we cannot meet. Sometimes you will get the darshan if you are at the stage of the naad, and if you see the prakash, ਕਦੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਹੋਣਗੇ, ਕਦੇ ਸੂਖਮ ਹੋਮੇ ਆ ਜਾਏਗੀ, and the darshan will not be there. Some subtle ego will come and you will not see the Vaheguru that other day. Same routine you will set up. Yes, one day you did a Sasgira Simran, you went Antargat, Prakash was there, right? Kirpa was there, you heard the Naad, and there was a Prakash, and you were enjoying. Beautiful darshan of Vaheguru Sache Pasha happened. And then when you came down, next day again you said, okay, I'll do the same thing. But next day there is no darshan, there is no Naad. You did the same Sasgira Simran, you still went. Because our mind is not yet fully clean. ਤੇ ਮਾਈਂਡ ਨੇ ਮਨ ਨੇ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਾਫ਼ ਹੋਣਾ, this is impure. It depends on our ਜੀਵਨ ਜਾਂਚ also. That's why Maharaj says, ਬੰਦਿਆ ਉੱਠਦਿਆਂ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਧਿਆਵੇ, ਕਿ ਨਵੀਂ ਮੈਲ ਲੱਗੇ ਹੀ ਨਾ ਤੇ ਪੁਰਾਣੀ ਖਤਮ ਹੋ ਜਾਏ। That the new filth should not touch us and the old filth should go away. ਉਹ ਤਾਈਓ ਹੋਏਗਾ if we'll be connected with ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ all the time, ਕਿ ਮਾਲਕ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਹਰ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਕਨੈਕਟ ਕਰੀਏ। ਬਿਨ ਨਾਵੇਂ ਕਿਨੇ ਨਾ ਪਾਇਆ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜੋ ਮਰਜੀ ਕਹਿ ਲੋ, do whatever you want to, without the kripa of naam, without the kripa of shabad, nobody has met Vaheguru, nobody has seen Vaheguru. See, naam comes in different forms. It starts with Akhri Naam, as in the Guru Mantra. Akhri Naam, Akhri Salah, Akhri Gyan, Geet Gunga. Then it comes in the form of Tun. Tun mein dhyan mein janya, Gurmukh Kat Kahani, Tera Mukh Suhava Jio Sehaj Tun Bani. Right? That sound of Vaheguru. Then it comes as the Jot. अवल अल्लाह नूर उपाया कुदरत के सब बंदे, एक नूर ते सब जग उपजै कौन भले को मंदे। That नूर, that light, सब में जोत जोत है सोए, तिस दे चानन सब में चानन होए. There is one Shabad is there, and Maharaj has given the whole jukti how we will see, how we will meet wife. अंतर गुर आराधना, जेवा जप गुर नाव, नेत्री सतगुर पेखना, सरवणी सुनना गुर नाव, सतगुर सेती रत्या, दरगह पाइए ठाव, कहो नानक कृपा करे, जिसनु एवत दे, जग में उत्तम काढ़िए विरले के। They are very virle in the whole jug. Will have experience of all the different stages of japana, of doing antargat simran, of coming to the sangat, putting the dhyan in the shabad, and then meeting Vaheguru, seeing Vaheguru. Very rare ones. Just coming to the sangat is virle. But you can only cross over if you'll come to the sangat and receive naam. Mere madho ji, sat sangat mile so tariya, gur prasad parampad. Gur Prasad, through the Kirpa of Vaheguru, through his Naam, Gur Prasad, Param Pad Paya, Suke Kasat. Then the Chotha Pad you can go above the Trigun Maya. It was otherwise it is not possible. बिन नावे किने ना पाया, देखो हृदय विचार के अंदर चाकती मार लो. You have corruption, you have deceit in your mind. You are not connected with the Naam. No, you cannot meet. नानक सा सवालियो सुलखणी, जे रावी सिरजनहार, कहते ਜਿਹੜੀ ਰਹੇਗੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਿਰਜਣਹਾਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, whose mind will be always connected with Vaheguru ji's Shabad, that that soul bride is beautiful, that soul bride is graceful, who lives with, if our mind will start living with Vaheguru, start connecting with Vaheguru all the time, Saas Gras Simran, Saas Saas Antargat Simran, listening to the tune, listening to the kirtan, listening to the Gurbani, Gurbani the Gyan learn, then only we will be able to. And then on the other side, leave the corruption, that kapat, that bad thoughts, that काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, अहंकार, निंदा, चुगली, ईर्खा, द्वैत, नफरत. We have to leave that. Lust, greed, anger, attachment, cheating, stealing, lying. That's why we have to check, introspect. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਦੇਖੋ ਹਿਰਦੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ, ਦੇਖੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਕੰਮ, ਅਗਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਰੱਬ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਣਾ, ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਮਿਲੋਗੇ? It's not possible. So we have to self introspect. We have to check inside. महल्ला तीजा, माया मोह गुबार है, कहते this maya, this tammoguni maya, this rajogun, this is gubar, this is the darkness, this is the darkest plane, this is the darkest plane within us. Maya moh gubar hai, this the anadis hai urvar na par. And there are no sides, there is no shore, or you cannot cross over. You cannot see where your destination is. It's darkness, when you are in the dark highway and you cannot see anything. Very few lights of your car are there. It's very difficult to find the way. or if you are lost in a forest or a jungle in the night, it's very difficult to navigate where you have to go. That's what Maya does to the person. It brings this fog in our mind. We think, what can I do? So much issues. But that fog can be removed. But for the Manmukh, Maharaj says, Manmukh Agyani Mahadukh Payende. And Manmukhs are those who are not abiding to the hukum, who are not navigating through the GPS, who are not navigating through the God positioning system, through Vaheguru, through Naam. If we are not navigating through the Naam, then we are a Gyani. Man Agyani Mahadukh Payende. बहुत दुख, महादुख, very so much दुख, dark, डूबे हर नाम विसार, because they will be drowned, because they will not be connecting with the naam, not coming to the sangat, because the naam is the only one which can take us out of this darkness. वाहेगुरु नाम जहाज है जो चढ़े सो उतरे पार. Without वाहेगुरु we cannot. ਭਲ ਕੇ ਉਠ ਬਹੁ ਕਰਮ ਕਮਾਵੇ ਦੂਜੇ ਪਾਏ ਪਿਆਰ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਵੀ ਉੱਠ ਪਿਆ. He's rising in the morning and he's doing all the rituals. Well, we have these rituals also sometimes. We do rituals also. We do matha take and all that stuff, right? And do part very, very fast. It has become a ritual because we are not doing the vichar of Gurbani. ਭਲ ਕੇ ਉੱਠ ਬਹੁ ਕਰਮ ਕਮਾਵੇ ਦੂਜੇ ਪਾਏ ਪਿਆਰ. But the love is in the duality of Maya. Maya ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਪਿਆਰ ਹੈ. Maya is the duality. When we live in Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar, that's the duality. Because we have forgotten Vaheguru. That's a Duja Pav. That's a love for Maya is the Duja Pav. Satgur Seva Apna Paujal Utre Par. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਨੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਦੀ, which is inside you. Satgur Seva Apna. Apna ਹੈ, ਸਾਡੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੈ. You don't have to go anywhere, not outside. ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ 'ਚ ਵੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, when we go to the ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ, because all the sangat is there, we realize that it is inside us. And when we sit all together and navigate inside, then with Vaheguruji's Kripa, we all cross this ocean, this terrifying of ocean, this Paujal utre par Nanak Gurmukh Sach Samave Sach Naam Urtar. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਫਿਰ. Then the ਕਿਰਪਾ happens, that grace happens, and ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਸੱਚ ਸਮਾਵੇ, ਸੱਚ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਮਾ ਜਾਏ. Mind will become light. There will be no difference left between Jeev, Atma and Atma. One. Nanak Gurmukh Sach Samave, Sach Naam Urtar. From wherever it came, it will get absorbed in the same. जिथों उपजया नानका सोई फिर हुआ. पौड़ी हर जल थल महियल भरपूर. Vaheguru Ji is everywhere, in the water, in the ground, everywhere. He is in everywhere, in the land, in the sky, in the water. Har jal thal mahiyal parpoor, fullest. It's not like that he is less in the water, little bit more on the land, and very less in the sky, or 100% in the sky. Man says, Vaheguru Ji is Satgur mera pura, everywhere. Man kyon? Bairag karega, Satgur mera pura. It is everywhere, fullest. Har jal thal mahiyal parpoor. Duja nahi koi. There is nobody else. What does that mean? Meaning, if you think somebody is Manmukh also, somebody who is Agyani also, Sakat also, Vaheguru Ji is inside that person also. Fullest, everywhere. He is there all the time. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਲਓ, ਖਾਲੀ ਖਲਾ ਦੇਖ ਲਓ. You look around, there's all this empty space around you. This is all Vaheguru Ji. Everywhere. There is no one who is not in Vaheguru Ji. We all are in Vaheguru Ji. Har mein tan, tan mein har. Tan mein har. We are everywhere. Vaheguru Ji is everywhere. Har aap beh kare neo. ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਨਿਆਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ। He is doing the justice of our karams. How much we wasted our swas, how much breath we wasted today. What did we do today? He is doing that justice right here, right now. ਕੁੜਿਆਰ ਸਭ ਮਾਰ ਕਢੋਏ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਪੁੱਠੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲੇ ਨੇ, he will give them the punishment, he will drive them out, right? He will give them the saza. Basically at the end of the day, it's our old karams. Why we are dukhi, why we are in pain? Because it's all our karams, previous or present. Maharaj says the only way, if you have realized that from the Gurbani, come in Sachi Sangat, experience the love. ਸਚਿਆਰਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਫਿਰ ਸਚਿਆਰ ਬਣ ਜਾ। ਕਿਵ ਸਚਿਆਰਾ ਹੋਈਏ ਕਿਵ ਕੂੜੇ ਟੁੱਟੇ ਪਾਲ। ਕੂੜ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਖਤਮ ਹੋਵੇ? the falsehood, how should it go away? ਕਿਵ ਸਚਿਆਰਾ ਹੋਈਏ ਕਿਵ ਕੂੜੇ ਟੁੱਟੇ ਪਾਲ। ਹੁਕਮ ਰਜ਼ਾਈ ਚੱਲਣਾ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੁਕਮ ਚ ਆ ਜਾ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੈ ਹੁਕਮ, ਹੁਕਮ ਰਜ਼ਾਈ ਚੱਲਣਾ ਨਾਨਕ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਨਾਲ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ then make that as your ਲਿਖਾ, that whatever Gurbani Guru is telling, abide to that. ਸਚਿਆਰਾ ਦੇ ਵਡਿਆਈ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿਰਪਾ, that karam, the kirpa is there for the ਸਚਿਆਰਾ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਵਡਿਆਈਆਂ ਮਿਲਦੀਆਂ, the praises। ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਨਿਆਓ ਕੀ ਹੋਏ, ਹਰ ਧਰਮ ਨਿਆਓ ਕੀ ਹੋਏ, because that Gurmukh will live the life of Dharam. Live the life of Dharam does not mean a particular religion. That means he lives in the Naam, connect with the Naam, leave the falsehood. That Nirmal, his Nirmal Karam, his pure Karam is Naam itself. Then that means he's walking on the path of honesty, walking in the path of Dharam. Sab har hi karo ustat, जिन गरीब अनाथ राख लियोए, कहते सिर्फ हर दी उस्तत करनी है, किसी बंदे दी नहीं। ओनली डू द उस्तत ऑफ वाहिगुरु, द फॉर्मलेस वाहिगुरु, किसी बंदे दी नहीं। बड़ी छेती सानू पता भी नहीं लगता, we don't even realize in the situation in this world, because these five thieves are so powerful. Somebody who helps us in this world will start doing their praises right away, ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਰਗਾ ਕੋਈ ਹੈ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਜੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਮੇਰੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕੀਤੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬੜੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕੀਤੀ। Don't do praises of anybody. It's we become a kirtakaran when we do that. ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਮਾਲਕ ਦੇ ਰਿਹਾ, ਤਾਰੀਫ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੰਦੇ ਦੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ। Everything is given to us by Vaheguru Sache Pasha, but we are praising the humans, praising the powerful people. सब हर ही करो उस्तत, जिन गरीब अनाथ राख लियो, poor meek orphans who has nobody। हम रुलते फिरते कोई बात ना पूछता, कहते ਜਿਹੜੇ ਰੁਲਦੇ ਫਿਰਦੇ ਆ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਰੱਖਦਾ। he gives support to everybody who are lost, who don't know where what should they do, he will help everybody। कहते जयकार कियो तरमिया का। Maybe in the situation you feel like these sinners are winning, these bad people, these sakats are enjoying their life, and sometimes we feel like, oh, these sakat died also, and whole life he did lot of sins and enjoyed and his worldly life and whatnot, then nothing happened. But Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Guru Ramdas Sache Pasha is telling us that whatever you are seeing in this world is fake. You might not see everything. When you will connect with the invisible, with the formless Vaheguru, through his invisible Naam, through the formless Naam, you will start knowing. You will even see these sakats crying in the court of Vaheguru. These puppies, these sakats in the crying, they'll be crying. They'll be asking for forgiveness, but there will be no forgiveness. Because forgiveness can be given within this physical body. शरीर दे विच ही सब कुछ मिलना, हुणे ही मिलना, बाद चों नहीं मिलना। While we have these swas, so we have to make sure every swas we do is a right swas we are taking. We are remembering Vaheguru, we are connecting with Vaheguru. जयकार कियो तरमिया का, पापी को दंड दियो, he will punish the sinners, the sakats. And We have to understand, we have to make sure every karam which we do, and if there are some bad karams, bad thoughts which are coming in our mind, again do the ardas. Kaam krodh ar lobh moh binas jaye hame, nanak prabh sharanagati kar prasad gurudev. Because we will do mistakes. ਭੁੱਲਣ ਅੰਦਰ ਸਭ ਕੋ ਭੁੱਲ ਗੁਰੂ ਕਰਤਾ, ਲੇਖੇ ਕਤੇ ਨਾ ਛੁਟੀਏ, ਖਿਨ ਖਿਨ ਭੁੱਲਨਹਾਰ, ਬਖਸ਼ਨਹਾਰ ਬਖਸ਼ ਲੈ, ਨਾਨਕ ਪਾਰ ਉਤਾਰ। ਆਓ ਜੀ ਸਾਸ ਕਰਾ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰੀਏ। We have to say ਵਾਹ, tummy in, listen to our voice, ਗੁਰੂ, tummy out, listen to our own voice with love, ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ। ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, 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 ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ 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 ਗੁਰੂ, ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ 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 nguru, va, 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 nguru, nguru, va, 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 ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਅੰਤਰਗਤ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੇ mind should chant, mind should listen. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹਮ ਅਵਗੁਣ ਭਰੇ ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੈ ਬਿਖ ਖਾਈ। ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਪਰਮ ਪੈ ਭੂਲੈ, ਸੁਤ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ। ਇਕ ਉੱਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤੈ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ। ਇਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਇਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਚੁੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਖਿਮਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ। ਵਿਲ ਮੀਟ ਅਗੇਨ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ